Hello. Hey, everybody. Wow. How are y'all? Well, all of this is new to me. I had said that I wanted to do a live once I got to 1,000, which I didn't think that it would get there this soon. But I think what helped it is the post that I posted yesterday about Bishop T.D. Jakes. And I've been having a lot of negative comments. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But people have to understand that no matter who's done wrong or who's done right, God love us all. Like, God love us all, and no matter what that man has done wrong, that's between him and God. We ain't got nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. Nothing. I think one comment was like, God has rewarded this man openly for years, and he's been stealing from people or some junk they said. And I'm just like, so when God come back, when he catch you, you want him to catch you worrying about somebody else's business instead of worrying about Jesus. Because see, when God come back or call you, tell you your number is up, it's up. And wherever you at, when that number is up, is on you. So why would a person want to be worried about what's going on with somebody else when you got a soul to worry about? You got a soul to worry about. So we got to stop worrying about everybody else. And like I said, I say we because I've been part of it. Like, I just think it's the normal thing for human beings to do, and that's to worry about other people instead of worrying about themselves. But when you know better, you do better. So that's why I'm just like, I'm at a zero tolerance. Like, being by myself, it might not be the greatest thing, but it's the safest thing. Can't nobody say I said this, can't nobody say I said that, but then again, they could, because people like to lie and make up stuff. But long as my God know, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. But yeah, we just gotta get out of being in a place of allowing the enemy to cause us to be distracted with what's going on around us, what's going on with other people. Like, what's going on with other people ain't gonna save your soul. What's going on with other people ain't gonna get you to heaven. So you worry about you and do what you need to do to get you together, so that when your number is pulled, you know where you going. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here because I felt like it was time for me to show my face and to say hey to everybody personally. But I'm just glad that, I don't know, that the things that God have me speaking about or have given me the okay to speak about, I'm just glad that it encourages and uplift people, because that's my main goal, to keep people focused on God, not what's going on with everybody else. Like, to redirect people's minds on Christ, to encourage and uplift people in a world that's nasty, in a world that could care less about you, in a world that looks down on people, making you feel like nobody cares about you and they'll be better off without you. Like, God love all of us. No matter how deep in your sin you in, God still love you. And he want better for you. But you got to want that for yourself. God ain't going to force himself on you. He ain't going to force himself on you. So you got to come to that decision in your own life. Like, whose side you on? You got to come to a place in your life where nothing that this life has to offer is worth you losing your soul over. Like I said, this is my first time ever doing a live on here. So I see a lot of people. Hello. Hi. I hope y'all had a good day today. And y'all ain't let these people in this world stress y'all out. Steal your joy. Because it ain't worth it. But yeah, I just want y'all to understand, especially like people that are not saved and walking with Christ. I be wanting people to understand that me being a woman of God and striving to do what is right, it's not easy. It's not easy. And we have to realize that if Jesus, who was blameless of sin, could take the place of what we deserve to give us a better life, why wouldn't you want to die to yourself every day to make the right decision, to do what is right and do what is pleasing to him? Why wouldn't you? I was driving today and I was just thinking about that. Like, I was a sinner. I was out there drinking. Couldn't even remember what I did the night before. Popping pills. Being promiscuous. Going out. Like, I done been in that. That sin ain't that important for me to lose my life over. For me to lose my soul over. That sin ain't that important. That sin ain't that important. I'm telling you it's not. I'm telling you it's not. It's better to go through difficult times and hard times with having a God that loves you, that hears your prayers, that knows your heart, that's understanding. And even when you're going through things, like when I'm going through things and I can pray, I feel a comfort. Satan ain't comforting nobody. He ain't comforting you. He is not comforting you. If anything, he gonna send you into a deeper hole than what you already in. Satan don't care about none of us. Y'all gotta realize that the enemy hate us with a passion. He hate us with a passion. Literally. You gotta realize this man went from being the high-ranked angel in heaven to getting kicked the heck out because he was trying to be bigger than his maker. And at the end of the day, he still got to answer to him. So don't you think that nigga mad? Like, he mad. He ain't just mad, he mad. Because he still can't make no decisions on this earth without God signing off on it. Now, ain't that about a Yeah, that's real sad. And like I keep telling people, we got to realize I believe the Lord just helping me to understand that, like, for real. When you going through things and your mind, because remember, the battlefield is in your mind. And I like to say, my mind is not a playground for the enemy, but a garden for the Lord. You have to realize that the only reason, like they say, a thief will never rob a house that's empty. A thief is looking for where they got some stuff that's worth taking. That's the same thing with Satan. If he on your back, if you got warfare going on in your mind, telling you what you can't do, what you not gonna have, and trying to tell you that what God has spoken over you or said to you in your heart ain't gonna happen and you could never achieve that or be that, understand this. If you don't understand nothing else I'm saying to you, Satan don't even believe the lies that he tell you. But the only reason he tell them to you is because he know that he can't do nothing with God. He know when God speak a thing, that's what it is. It ain't nobody can change that. So now his next best thing is to come to you. Get inside your head, get inside your mind with the lies that he telling you. And the only way that he can stop your show is if you come into agreements with the lies that he telling you. Understand that Satan know if God done spoke something and said something about you, that you can do and you can be everything that God said. He know that. That's why he fights you so hard in your mind. That's why he fights you so hard in your life, in your situations, and the things that you enduring. He fighting you because he knows that once you partner with Christ on what Christ has spoken over you and to you, you gonna shake hell loose. And he don't want that. Why would he wanna allow problems to come upon him? Why would he want to put himself in a place where he got to work extra harder? I'm just saying, we got to understand that he is our enemy. He is not our friend. And he comes to y'all, comes to us in ways that seem innocent, or he'll come to you in people and things that seem familiar, that seem like they bring comfort, but they really coming to kill, steal, and destroy you. Take you out of here. So that's why you have to develop a relationship with Christ. You have to develop a relationship with Christ. And ask God to give you the spirit to be able to discern what is from him and what is not. Who has good intentions about you and who does not. Because if you don't, you just walking around in this world blindfolded. Excuse me. Literally blindfolded in the dark. In the dark. You get a flashlight when your lights go out. So if you know that Christ is your flashlight in this dark world, why won't you grab hold of him? Why won't you grab hold of him? People need to stop being silly, ignorant, stupid, and just downright crazy. It's crazy that a person can tell you something that can help you after you done tried everything. They telling you something that can help you, but instead of you grabbing hold to the thing that can help you, you want to keep shopping around on the things that you really don't know can help you. That sounds crazy. Like, it sounds crazy. I said one time, like, it's almost like going shopping. Like, you know of this one store that has everything in it that could help you, but you want to keep bypassing this store to go to the alcohol store, to go to the liquor store, the drug store, the sex store. But you won't go into the store that you know got what you need in there to help you. That's crazy. And I think a lot of people don't do it because they scared of what is going to surface. Because in order for God to truly help you, you got to allow him in. You got to allow God into your deepermost secret places to unveil some stuff from the root that ain't gonna feel good. It ain't gonna feel good. It ain't gonna feel good for you to go back into them dark memories, for you to go back into them things that hurted you, that you had to pack down deep, trying to hide from. For them to have to resurface for God to truly heal you, that's going to be painful. But I guarantee you it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. But you got to make up in your mind. Hello, hi. I can't call all y'all names, but hello, hello. But yeah, we have to get to a place where God is more important than any and everything. Yes, God put us on this earth with family, but as y'all know, sometimes people who aren't blood can be more family members than the ones that you came down here with. But we have to get in a place, because that's why I'm praying that God get me in a place where nothing else matters but him. And once you get in that place where nothing else matters but God, no matter who you lose, no matter what leaves your life, you might hurt, you might even shed a tear too, but believe you me, you will snap back into reality and understand that God giveth and God can take it away. And if God can take something away from you, that means he has something so much more greater for you. If he allows you to lose a thing, understand that it's because he got something so much more better for you. But again, you have to want it for yourself. Can't nobody want it for you. Can't nobody want it for you. It's something you have to want for yourself. Hello. Y'all have to forgive me because I see that people are saying hi, but I can't see any questions. And I'll get the hang of this because I don't know how to get to see y'all questions or the things that y'all might be saying. So just please show me grace and I'll get the hang of it. I just don't want to touch nothing and end up turning it off. But this is my first live, so I'm trying. I'm trying. But most of all, I just want y'all to stay encouraged. Everybody, understand me when I say this. Rich, poor, whatever. Every single person in this world is going through something. Just because a person is rich, it does not mean that they're not going through stuff. Money can't buy happiness. Money can't bring you peace. Money can't bring you joy, not long-lasting joy. Y'all should know that for a fact. Y'all see all these famous people going through relationship problems, and that's just what we see. They going through a whole lot more because they have allowed their wealth to be their God. They have allowed their wealth to be their God. And as long as they continue that, they'll never be happy. They'll never know true joy and true peace as long as that wealth they got is their God. They'll never know. Hello. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and just the Bishop T.D. Jakes message that I had spoke about. So many people had so many things to say that didn't even have nothing to do with the post itself. All I was saying was, and I'm not going to say no names, and even if I knew their names, I still wouldn't say them. But it were people, I guess, who were prophets that had spoke on a lot of things a few years ago that would happen. And I guess now that the time has come, those things were opposite of what they said would happen. And I guess some of those people also spoke on something happening to pastors. And now that this man took sick, in the pulpit, now all of a sudden it's almost like they're being redeemed. And I'm like, this is a human. Like, you're wanting kudos because you all of a sudden got a prophecy right? That's crazy. Because us believers, and I'm going to say believers because, no, I'm learning that saying Christian in a sense doesn't mean anything. You have a lot of people who are sinners who are Christians. Then you have a lot of people who believe in Christ who are still sinners. But when you are a person that's following Christ, you are living in a way that mirrors who he is. You are doing your best every day to die to self, to make sure that you're representing Christ in the way that the word says we should. So people throw being a Christian and a believer, they just throw it all around, all loosely, when to them it really doesn't mean anything. But when you are a true follower, you're doing what you need to do every day to pick up your cross and die to yourself, and to make sure, even though you know you're not perfect, God see that you're trying. And a lot of these people ain't trying. A lot of people ain't trying. So we got to do better. We got to do better with each other, with loving on each other, helping each other, uplifting each other, instead of bad mouthing each other, putting each other down, trying to one up another. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I was just saying this when I was driving today. It's like you don't really pay attention to how wicked the world is when you're living in the sin. When I was living in sin, not really caring, I ain't gonna say not really caring, but not really like thinking about it, you know there's mean people in this world, and you know this world is crazy, but you don't really realize how wicked and nasty it is until you're on the other side. When you're on the other side is giving your life to Christ and following God, wanting to do what it is that is right pertaining to him, mirroring who he is in every aspect of your life, the things you say, the things you do. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm praying for all of us. And I know it's not just me. I know it's a lot of other people that we're praying for each other. We're praying for each other. And I just pray that God comforts y'all, that he keeps y'all, and whatever it is that y'all going through, know God is with y'all. God is with us even in our sin. I was thinking about that today. Like, God stayed with me even in my sin. Even in my wrongdoing, something that went against everything of who he is and what he has told us to do. God was with me in my sin. I would pop ecstasy pills. I would pray before I took a pill. Like, we would invite God into our sin. We would invite God. I was inviting God into my sin. Even though he was already there, like, I'm praying, knowing what I'm doing ain't right, but did it anyway. I'm so glad that God is who he is, because he should have gave up on me long time ago. But he didn't. And he's not giving up on you, so you don't need to give up on him. We have to realize, as humans, we are always going to be going through something. We're going to go through struggles. We're going to have trials. We're going to go through being uncomfortable. We're going to go through being lied on, persecuted, and all that. If Christ, who was blameless of sin, had to go through it and endure it, what make you think that you so much greater? We going to go through stuff. But God promises that we don't have to do it by ourselves. That's the difference. That's the difference. Yeah, we're going to go through things, but I guarantee you If you give your life to Christ and come up out of that sin, yeah, you're going to go through stuff, but I guarantee you it's going to feel so much better. You're going to have so much more relief that you're not doing it by yourself. That you got a God who loves you, who sees you, who knows you by name, and who wants the best for you. Who wants to give you his best. A lot of people think they dealing with a microwavable God. Don't get me wrong. God does miracle signs and wonders. And we can pray, and sometimes things can happen just like that. Your life is enabled for. It's saying something about my life. So I think it looked like somebody reported me of something wrong. But the devil is a liar. In Jesus' name. I don't know what happened, but something happened. Something happened. But it's okay. It's okay. I pray for whoever that is that call themselves trying to report anything over here, because nothing is done over here to cause hurt or anything to anybody. It is jealousy. I believe it. They was jealous of Christ, because it ain't me. I ain't got nothing for nobody to be jealous of. No, nothing but God. But God. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I don't know what happened. I guess the live has stopped. Did it? I don't know. I don't want to push nothing. I don't see any more comments, so I guess it did stop. Your life is not eligible for recommendation and restriction in search results because your life does not comply with the For You feed individually standards under our community guidelines. Reasons discussing drugs or other. That's crazy. Oh, I am still live. I don't know why that thing showed. It said something about your live has been restricted or whatever that means. But I think that's crazy. That's crazy. But you know what? They did it back then. So, of course, they're going to do it now. Nobody like when you talk about Jesus. They don't like it when you talk about Jesus. You can talk about God all day. Because, see, anybody can give anything and say it's their God. But it's only one Jesus. It's only one Jesus. It's only one of him. It's only one of him. But, yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I hope y'all had a good day. Y'all evening is going good. Everybody must have got off. Hello. Yeah, I see at the top of my screen it says 2 restrictions. That's crazy. That is crazy. That's sad that some people want to be miserable. Some people like being unhappy. Some people like going through what they're going through, because if they didn't, then they would grab hold into what can help them. They would grab hold to what can help them. And when people see that they're miserable or they're unhappy and you're not, especially when they see that you're not living any different from how they're living, and yet you have a peace and a joy about you, they get mad. Like, they get mad. They get mad. When it's enough of Jesus to go around. It's enough for him to go around. You ain't got to be mad. Grab hold to him. He wants you, but you got to want him. Yeah, you ain't got to be mad. It's enough of them to go around. It is enough to go around. Hey, everybody. That man said, any single women here, you on the wrong live, baby, because this ain't no dating show. That man says, any single women here. Oh, Lord have mercy. I think I'm going to get off now and try to get myself situated for the night. But I thank y'all for coming through for my first live. And I will try to do another one sooner than later. But just stay encouraged, stay motivated, stay uplifted in Christ the best way you can. Be kind to each other, because you never know what somebody may be going through, and everybody ain't in the field of telling their business for you to know. So just be kind, smile, say kind things to people. That goes a long way. You never know what people dealing with. So I'm going to go ahead. Hello. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. And I promise, I'll do another live Friday. Hello, how are you? Hey. So forgive me for y'all who are just coming on, but I have to get off. And I promise I'll be back on 6:30. I'll try to do a live 6:30 Friday. So I'll see y'all later and enjoy y'all night.